Memorial Day, a time to honor the heroes whose lives were lost while protecting our nation. Natalie Duddridge shows us how the city is paying tribute at the ceremony at the Intrepid on the west side. Natalie.
Well, Chris, this solemn service just wrapped up here a short while ago. City officials, military members, families gathered to remember the fallen. And this ceremony includes the placing of 4 wreaths in the Hudson to honor those who died in service, as well as the unfurling of a 100-foot American flag. There was also a 3-volley rifle salute and the somber sounds of echo taps to honor the fallen, as well as a Navy fighter jet flyover. And we have been speaking to veterans, including former Intrepid crew members, as well as active duty service members. Mayor Eric Adams was also here in attendance.
Never forget how we have opened our hearts and our minds to those who are in need. Never forget how we bring economic stability. Never forget, after hundreds of years that global conflicts are occurring, only 2 major conflicts have taken place on our soil.
Peace is never given. It is earned and secured by the vigilance and strength of the men and women of our armed forces, united through integrated deterrence and a commitment to peace through strength.
Guests were also invited to take part in free military demonstrations with the U.S. Army, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard. The Intrepid Museum is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and there is special access to the aircraft restoration hangar on the flight deck. It's pretty cool if you haven't had a chance to check it out. Everyone is welcome. Families still have today and tomorrow because Fleet Week does wrap up later tomorrow. Chris. On the west side, outside the Intrepid Museum. Natalie Duddridge, CBS News, New York.
Natalie, thank you. Crowds are lining the streets in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn for the 158th Memorial Day Parade. Their veterans, their families in the community coming out to reflect and honor fallen service members. The parade kicked off at 11 this morning on 3rd Avenue and 78th Street and will make its way to Marine Avenue and up to 4th Avenue. This year's Grand Marshal, Major General Chris Bellinger of the 99th Readiness Division, who served 35 years in the military. Following the parade, a memorial service will be held at John Paul Jones Park. At Arlington National Cemetery, President Trump, Vice President Vance, and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth took part in the traditional Memorial Day ceremony there. The president, joined by his top officials, placed a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown. The president began delivering remarks at the cemetery just moments ago.